In this video, I'm going to give you the best tip to help you regain and stay in control of your breathing, no matter how hard you're working in your exercise or in your sport, whatever the intensity or whatever the sport is. I'm Jacko from Pro Breathwork. I'm a master instructor with the Oxygen Advantage, and I promise you, you put this thing into play, practice it, it's going to make a world of difference for your recovery and your exercise performance. Let's put a CO2 dump into practice then. We're going to do 2 breath holds together. So long as you are not pregnant or have any serious underlying heart conditions, then don't do these strong breath holds. But for everyone else, this is completely safe to do. We're going to just do 2 breath holds and we're going to be squatting. Okay, the first one we're going to do where I want you to just let yourself breathe, however that automatic crap breathing that your brain wants you to do. We'll let ourselves do that. And then the second one, we're going to do the CO2 dump and see how quickly you recover your breathing. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate and you can follow along with me, or you can watch the video and then practice this yourself afterwards. Get good at CO2 dumping. The CO2 dump is strong exhale, those exhalation muscles that we've been working on, fast and effective, not like trying to get it out. This is the type of thing that I see with people when we try and teach this. Get it out quickly so you can regain your breathing, okay? But the first rep, let yourself breathe however you want. That sort of crap automatic function. We'll see the difference between the two, okay? The breath holds are going to be done after a normal exhalation, as we do with all the Oxygen Advantage breath holding. Okay, so as you hold the breath, oxygen's going to go down low, CO2 is going to go up high because you're not letting it out. We're going to dump off in the second one, that CO2, and we're going to see the effect, the difference that's going to have. Okay, so nice and relaxed, because being relaxed is important and helps you with your breath. Also just shake things out, smiling, that helps you relax. Then normal breath in, normal breath out, pinch the nose and start squatting. You're going to build up a strong air hunger. Ideally don't talk, but I'm doing this for a video. Your diaphragm will start contracting. Feels weird for me to breathe like this, so I've taught myself not to do it now. But you can see I'm pointing to my chest, and you can hear as I'm talking, I still feel out of breath. It's all upper chest. It's starting to come back to normal. The mouth, like I'm straining through the mouth to keep it sort of through the face. Now you might be like, oh, that just looks normal. And that would be normal for a lot of people because the brain will always prioritize the path of least resistance. Okay? What that means is like the easiest way to do it. So the easiest way to breathe when you're out of breath is with the mouth wide, because that big gaping hole in the middle of your face, that provides very little resistance. The nose provides 50% more resistance. So that's why breathing through the nose is going to be harder, but that resistance gives the diaphragm something to pull against and also gives us a little bit more of a time delay to keep that to keep into control of our breath. Okay, so there is some work to be done on our nasal breathing, and there was a whole sports performance course on some of the benefits of that. But I know that when we're working at high intensities, we're going to use the mouth. But what I want you to do is be able to use the mouth effectively. So just note how many flipping breaths, I didn't even count them, but it was shallow, and it was upper chest, and it was mouth breathing. It took me ages to get my breathing back under control. Okay, this time I'm going to do 3 CO2 dumps. And I'm going to have my breath back under control, or we'll see, hopefully it will, back under control, and probably be able to breathe nasally reasonably comfortably. Yeah. The other thing I'm going to do as well as the 3 CO2 dumps is when I then recover my breathing, rather than it being up here, I'm going to make sure that it starts down there, because I've already explained about how that's so much more efficient. And I'm going to try and then have it slower from lower after those CO2 dumps. Okay, so here we go. It's giving me enough time to recover for this next breath. Okay, so relaxed. Smiling, normal breath in, normal breath out, pinch the nose, start squatting, don't talk, your diaphragm will start to contract. Low down. Feel my heart rate, but breathing feels good. I feel good. I can talk. I can think. I feel calm. I feel in control of my breathing. Get good at it, practice it, and then the better you get at improving your CO2 tolerance by some of the other exercises that we're going to do, you won't need to do as many CO2 dumps, or you'll only need to do them when you're working at even higher intensity than before. Remembering that the CO2, it's good to train the body to keep some in, but when it's gone too far, then get rid of it. In the more of a competition scenario in your training, we're going to try and keep it in and force the body to adapt to all the acidity that CO2 creates. So there you have it, CO2 dumping. Practice it in isolation away from your actual training and your actual performances. Then try to implement a little bit of it in your training so you get used to it, but don't overdo it, otherwise you're actually working on your tolerance of CO2. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried it, if it helps you, and then also subscribe if you haven't yet, or if you want to, and actually get some more videos like this. This actual tutorial was part of the high intensity sports performance course in the Pro Breathwork app. There's a free foundations course if you want to get started with just simply the basics. You can track your progress, there's a community in there. Download the app Pro Breathwork. It's available on the Apple Store or on Google Play, so just search it in there and you'll be able to find it, or the link is in the description below. So I hope that helps you. Stay in touch, stay connected. Let me know how it does help your performance and your recovery. And until next time, apart from when you're CO2 dumping out of your mouth, keep it nosy.